Hello everyone, welcome back to our new video. In this video, I will give you more information about the top 5 best panel saw that are available on the market. Actually, I try to make popularity, quality, price, durability, user opinion and more. If you need more information about this products, please check the link in a description section below. Don't forget subscribe this channel for view future videos. Let's start this video. Starting at number 5, we have Powermatic Vertical Panel Saw. We'll kick off these panel saw reviews with an incredibly hard hitter from Powermatic. This wall saw is not cheap, but the best things in life rarely are. We're not here to sell you on a saw like the Powermatic. You're either in the market for a line-topping panel saw or you're not. If you see the value a true powerhouse like this wall saw would bring to your business, you'll appreciate the Powermatic makes a smart investment. If you regularly need to cut big panels down to size in a commercial setting, you'll need a panel saw fit for the job. The Powermatic is built to run all day long without interference, so you can put it through quite a challenging workload even with heavier applications. The first thing to mention about the Powermatic after you've taken that elevated price tag on board is the weight. At a whopping 435 pounds, this is no lightweight for the casual hobbyist. Measuring up at 120 by 86 inches, the design might be space-saving, but you'll still need plenty of space to house this beast. Once you've got yourself unboxed and your Powermatic is in place, you'll see that everything about this panel saw reeks of quality. Kicking off with the highly capable power plant, the drive motor develops 3 horsepower and is specifically designed to shoulder heavy loads under challenging conditions. The weight of this potent motor is neatly supported on a sturdy one-piece steel carriage. Powermatic's 1510007-511 vertical panel saw has sturdy stainless steel guide rods with 8 roller bearings to provide smooth and accurate cuts. It also boasts dual 4-inch dust ports for cleaner work, a nylon brush surrounding the blade for better visibility and less debris, and solid aluminum rollers with outside support brackets for smoother transport. In addition, the saw motor rotates in the carriage for versatility. Moving on at number 4, we have Milwaukee Complete Panel Saw System. As with most of the best panel saws, the information you can unearth online about Milwaukee is pretty skimpy. The product listing leaves plenty to be desired, but this returns us to our original point. You don't need to be sold on a product like the Milwaukee 6480-20. You either want one or you don't, and you're unlikely to purchase a saw like this on a whim. Assuming you are in the market for the optimum way to cut down piece after piece of large sheeting, you're in safe hands as always with Milwaukee. Price should always be secondary in a purchasing decision of this magnitude. Without brand quality, build quality, and performance, an attractive price is useless. And while the Milwaukee is not cheap, it's an incredibly efficient saw from an industry titan, so look at the overall picture. The 15-amp, 3.5 HP motor gives you more than enough firepower. You'll be able to cut comfortably and widely in either direction. With a tight tolerance of 1/32 of an inch, you won't end up getting stiffed for accuracy just to get the job done quickly. This panel saw rolls out pace and precision in one enticing package. You might want to work with particularly long pieces over 6 feet. If so, you can pay a little more for an extension table so you'll be able to confidently lengthy workpieces without any stability or support issues. That said, the manufacturer suggests adhering to an upper limit of 4 by 8 feet. Everything about this saw is rock solid, from the intelligently engineered and incredibly durable frame through to the commercial-grade paddle switch. If you plan to undertake sustained, heavy-duty cutting, you'll need to pay out for the privilege. With the Milwaukee, you're getting a hard hitter that will just keep on hitting. At number 3, we have Sawtrax full-size varsity package panel saw. As we near the end of our panel saw reviews, we've got a hard-hitting and novel take on the tool from Sawtrax. You'll get a full-sized frame along with a heavy-duty Makita saw on a spinning insert. This will give you the power a worm drive motor would provide without the need for tasky oil changes. If you're cutting down 50 or more sheets every week, you'd certainly benefit from adding this panel saw to your workshop. With a strong base package and a very wide-reaching series of accessories, you can make this panel saw work in most production settings. Check out a breakdown of the core features, then we'll explore this top-notch panel saw in a little more depth. If you're after a panel saw calling out for very little by the way of maintenance, the design of this unit is tailor-made. By using the raw power of a Makita circular saw, you can get oomph to rival a worm drive motor without all those tedious oil changes. With a healthy 64-inch cross-cut capacity and rip cutting unlimited, this saw is a solid choice for most applications. As long as the sheets you're working with are lighter weight and thinner than 1 3/4 of an inch, you'll be powering through piece after piece and wondering why you didn't throw your hat in with Sawtrax years back. We cannot emphasize often enough when looking at panel saws that you need to look firmly at the tangible benefits this equipment will bring rather than obsessing about the stiff price tag. Transport wheels allow you to maneuver what's actually a pretty bulky piece of kit should you need to. From the powder-coated frame through to the robust and precision-engineered componentry, you'll know where the money went if you treat yourself and your business to this magnificent panel saw setup. At number 2, we have Safety Speed Cut H5 Vertical Panel Saw. Next in our panel saw reviews is the second superb Safety Speed Wall Saw, this time the pricier and slightly bulkier H5, another industry classics and a staple in small workshops across the world. If you're looking for everything that a full-sized panel saw has to bring to your business without bankrupting yourself, although not cheap, the H5 represents outstanding value and brings an industrial panel saw into the sights of even smaller businesses. You can enjoy the productivity gains you'd expect from a hulking Goliath while still staying within budget. Then all that remains is to watch that modest investment keep on saving you time and money for years to come. As with all safety speed kit, don't be fooled by the marketing pictures including every available optional extra. Price up what you're interested in, whether it's the folding stand or the wheels, and factor this into your budget before you get started. The alternative is to end up wildly overspending or going without, so make sure you can get what you need without going into the red. If you're happy, the H5 packs the same powerhouse engine as its smaller brother, the C4. The 1600-watt unit allows you to work at full clip without ever losing out in terms of accuracy or finish. The primary purpose of any panel saw is to get more work done in less time, and the Safety Speed H5 will help you accomplish this goal in spades. Like with the C4, all the vital stats are as you'd expect from a commercial panel saw. Unlimited rip cuts and generous cross cuts up to 64 inches give you plenty of latitude whatever the application. You'll get 96-inch maximum ripping width from this 8-inch blade, so you've got all main bases covered. And finally at number 1. Safety Speed Cut C4 Vertical Panel Saw. This is a far lighter proposition than the Powermatic, tipping the scales at less than 150 pounds. It's a compact unit as well, considering the exceptional performance, so it makes sense if space is too tight to mention. The motor is extremely pokey and rated at 1600 watts. You'll need a 230-volt supply for this saw. All the requisite stats are impressive, from the 50-inch cross-cutting capacity through to 96 inches maximum ripping width. You'll get exactly what you need if you want to break down lots of larger sheets in a hurry without a bead of sweat. You'll get a fine-toothed blade thrown in with the C4. You can also get a blade tailored to slicing through non-ferrous materials. You can easily burn through cash with add-ons, so you need to think clearly about your needs and budget accurately so you don't end up overspending. The midway fence comes as standard. Quick-release clamps hold a pair of horizontal supports in place, and there's a precision stop to speed up repeat length cutting. There's an optional multi-position length stop with 8 presets if your intended scope of work would make this useful. A spring-loaded counterbalance system allows you to flit rapidly between horizontal and vertical cutting. You make vertical cuts by placing the sheet on the frame and running the saw blade down through it. To cut horizontally, you rotate the saw unit through 90 degrees, lock it into place, then move the sheet through the blade. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope like you this videos. If this video helpful to you, please make comments and subscribe. If you have any question related this product, you can leave a comment down below. I hope back to you as soon as possible.